smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is Juliana. I'm so glad you guys could make it. Make sure to subscribe and join the fam. Great time around here. Today I'm going to be filming 10 of my favorite Netflix TV shows. If you guys don't know, I love watching Netflix. I watch it almost every single night before I go to bed, and all of these shows that I'm going to be listing off, I've either already watched or I'm currently watching them, so I have like an honest opinion over them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get started. The first TV show is Bridgerton. I am currently watching this TV show, and it is all about the royal times. So it's a romance show, and it's also got books that it's based off of. So it's a great show, and it's got 2 seasons, and because it's a fairly new show on Netflix, but it's all about like modern times. The wardrobe is different than now, the way they speak is different from now. It's actually quite an interesting show, and I think it's more romance than anything. So if you're into that kind of thing, then this would be the show for you. Then the second TV show that I'm going to be talking about is the Vampire Diaries. Now, I've watched it 2 times around, and I'm obsessed. Like, it's all about vampires, all about werewolves, and it's just really interesting. It's got a lot of plot twists. It's got a lot of like crazy things happening in it all at once. It's insane. It's a really good TV show, and it's a suspenseful show, and it's a fantasy show. It's also got books that it's based off of, and it's got 8 seasons, and in each season it's got like 20 episodes, so it's a pretty good lengthy TV show. You can watch it and be interested for like a long time. The second TV show in the series is The Originals, and The Originals is the original set of vampires. It's all about them, all about how they live. It's like way back when like vampires were first created. This is where the originals came from. This is how they came about. It's like they started the line of vampires. So it's a really interesting show. The fourth TV show that I'm going to be talking about also goes off of the vampire shows, and it's The Legacies. And this is the children of all of the vampires, all of the werewolves, all of them. And actually, one of the original vampires, he's a hybrid, and it's like a werewolf and a vampire. And he had one of the children, and she's a tribrid. She's a witch, a vampire, and a werewolf. It's actually very interesting. I think if I could choose between one of the 3, it would be The Legacies, because I think that's the most interesting one to watch. The 5th TV show is Reign. It's all about Mary, Queen of Scotland, and it's got all of like what happened before then. It's actually based on a true story, so like it shows like her beheading and what happened in their life. If you looked up on Google all of the history based off of Mary, Queens of Scots and the Queen of England and all that kind of stuff, it's literally identical. The names are the same, the people are the same. It's insane. So it's literally based off of a true story, but the TV show makes it a lot more interesting. And I really enjoy watching the TV show Reign. I've watched it several times. It's got 4 seasons in it, and it's very interesting. So I would recommend that one if you're into that kind of thing. And it's also got a little bit of romance in the show too. And then the 6th TV show, or it's more of a movie actually, it's the Ted Bundy Tapes. And I just started watching this. I'm actually quite intrigued, and I think it's amazing because I've never really been a fan of true crime. And Ted Bundy was pretty much an American serial killer. He killed over 30 women. He raped them and killed them. Very sad, but it's very interesting to see how all that went about. And I actually grew up watching like Dateline and Joe Penda and all that kind of stuff with my grandmother, and it was very interesting. So I think that the Ted Bundy Tapes was really interesting to watch, because in all of the mix of all those criminal TV shows, I showed the more popular serial killers, like the ones that did the worst, like Bundy, Charles Manson, all that kind of stuff. So the 7th show is New Girl. New Girl is one of the funniest TV shows I will ever watch. I literally watch New Girl all the time. I started watching it when I was in like 7th grade. This is literally like The Office in a way. I've never really watched The Office, but I've seen little snippets of it, and it's quite similar to New Girl. New Girl is like got 7 seasons. It's a very lengthy TV show as well, but it is so funny. It's about this girl named Jess that moves in with a group of 3 guys in an apartment, and it's like so crazy. It's got so many plot twists and jokes, and it's just hilarious. I love New Girl. The 8th TV show is Dynasty. This is all about a very powerful rich family that live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've watched this twice, and actually as I've been watching it, more seasons have come out. It's currently got 4 seasons, and it's very interesting. I actually have not finished all of it because I've been watching other TV shows as well, but it's like very crazy. It's like power hungry people, social issue drama, on TV dramas. It's really interesting. It's always got like scheming, kind of like Gossip Girl in a way. But Gossip Girl, like back in the day whenever I was younger, I used to always watch a Gossip Girl on Netflix, but now they only have it on HBO Max. Sad day. The Dynasty is very similar to that. In a way, it's got the more powerful family, the very wealthy family, families into business, stuff like that. I would recommend watching Dynasty if you like watching all that kind of crazy stuff that's all drama and stuff. I would recommend that show if you like that kind of stuff. So my ninth TV show is kind of different from what I've really been listing off, but it's called Greenhouse Academy. It's a group of 2 teams in this like spaceship school, I guess you could say. Like it's like teenagers that are in high school, and they go to this school all about learning about like your general education that you need to learn. But it also like is about this woman named, I can't remember her name, I'll put it right here, but she actually launched a rocket ship into the sky. It blew up, and then she was actually found to be alive. So it's a very crazy show. You should go check that one out. It's all about like, what is the word? Astronomy and stuff like that. It's really interesting. Then the 10th and final show is of course Grey's Anatomy. You cannot leave this one out. Everybody loves it. It's insane. So Grey's Anatomy is all about being doctors. It's about these doctors that are in their residency, and some of them succeed, some of them do not. And it really evolves the more you watch it. I think this is the TV show that has the most seasons in it, but I think Grey's Anatomy is really cool because it shows you like real life situations that could happen in real life at like a hospital. So that's what I find quite interesting, because oh my gosh, I'm still thinking of Greenhouse Academy. But Grey's Anatomy actually has a lot of things that could truly happen in real life as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye guys.